You're welcome to English Lesson 3 for Grade 6. I'm Noah Yaboy Kwe, your facilitator. Our strand today is grammar and then substrand conjunctions. That is a continuation of Lesson 1. Now, our performance indicator, learners can identify and use conjunctions in speech and writing. In our lesson today, we shall look at types of conjunctions and then uses of conjunctions. But briefly, in our first lesson, we talked about what conjunctions are. Then we talked about types of conjunctions. So we realized that conjunctions serve as bridges. Okay, they are used to join words, phrases, clauses, and so on. So we got to know there are three types of conjunctions. We have the coordinating conjunctions, the subordinating conjunctions, and the correlative conjunctions. In our first lesson, we dealt with coordinating conjunctions. And my question is, what are coordinating conjunctions? And what are some examples of coordinating conjunctions? Very good. So coordinating conjunctions are used to join words or sentences that belong to the same family or with the same weight. Okay, so we got one example, that Ama and Kojo. Okay, so the use of and to join Ama and then Kojo. So a noun joined to a noun. So coordinating conjunctions, bring together sentences or words that belong to the same class or that have equal weight. All right. So another example is the teacher came to school, but he didn't teach. So we have a conjunction, coordinating conjunction, but joining the teacher came to school and then he did not teach. All right. Take note that anytime any of these conjunctions, that is the coordinating conjunctions, which we got to know that there are basically 7 fanboys: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and then so. Anytime they are used to join two independent sentences, okay, the name given to that sentence is a compound sentence. So they join two independent sentences to form a compound sentence. So that is the rule of coordinating conjunctions. All right, now to our lesson, we are looking at subordinating conjunctions, and then later we look at correlative conjunctions. So what are subordinating conjunctions? Right, subordinating conjunctions show a relationship between an independent clause and a dependent clause. For example, Shakespeare will go to school if the school bus arrives. So it means that a clear difference between coordinating conjunctions and then subordinating conjunctions is that with a coordinating conjunction, they join two sentences that are independent. They join sentences that can stand on their own. Okay, but with subordinating, they join sentences of unequal weight. So let's look at the example given. Shakespeare will go to school. This is an independent sentence. It's a sentence that stands on its own. Now let's look at the other sentence, the other side. The school bus arrives, or if the school bus arrives. Now this sentence doesn't give a clear meaning. It has to depend on Shakespeare will go to school in order to get the meaning. So in grammar, such sentences are called dependent sentences or dependent clauses. Why? Because they depend on other sentences to get their meaning. Now take note that anytime a subordinating conjunction joins two parts of sentences or joins an independent sentence with a dependent sentence, the name given to that sentence is a complex sentence. So when coordinating conjunctions join two sentences, they are called compound sentences or compound sentences. But when subordinating conjunctions join two sentences that is independent and then dependent, the name given to that sentence is a complex sentence. So an example of a complex sentence is Shakespeare will go to school if the school bus arrives. So it means that if is an example of a subordinating conjunction. Alright, now so in the sentence above, the first part, Shakespeare will go to school, is independent because it can stand alone. Then the second part, the school bus arrives, is dependent or subordinate because it depends on the first sentence to make meaning. Now let's look at the three uses of subordinating conjunctions. There are a lot of uses, okay, but let's look at these three uses of subordinating conjunctions. 1. Some subordinating conjunctions are used to show purpose. Wow. Purpose. Now examples of such conjunctions are that, so that, in order that, etc. Now we have example 1. Take a hot bath so that you can sleep well. So it means that the purpose for taking a hot bath is to sleep well. Okay, so that is a conjunction that is used to express or show purpose. Number 2, John struggled in order that he might score. So the purpose for John struggling is that so that he might score. So he has to struggle to score. Okay, all right. Now 2, the second use. Some subordinating conjunctions are used to express time. Now examples of such conjunctions are after, as soon as, before, since, when, until, while, and so on. Now example 1. We left as soon as the match ended. We left as soon as the match ended. Now 2. I will tell him when I see him. I will tell him when I see him. So these conjunctions are used to express time. And all these are subordinating conjunctions. Let's take note. Three, the third use of some subordinating conjunctions. Now, some subordinating conjunctions are used to express condition. Some subordinating conjunctions are used to express condition. Now, examples of such conjunctions are if, provided that, unless, and so on. So the example 1, the captain will come if the coach allows him. The captain will come if the coach allows him. So the captain will come on the condition that the coach will allow him. All right. Then number 2, he will fail unless he studies hard. He will fail unless he studies hard. So these are conjunctions, that subordinating conjunctions that are used to express condition. Okay, that are used to express condition. Now let's move to correlative conjunctions. And the last type of conjunctions. Now, correlative conjunctions are pairs of conjunctions that work together. So correlative, it means that they move together, they work together, they are relatives. Okay, they move together. So correlative conjunctions are pairs, they move together. Okay, All right. Now, some examples of such conjunctions are, we have either or. So wherever you see either, okay, the relative or the partner is or. So either or. So that is how they are used. They are used in pairs. So either or, neither nor, and not only but. So because they move in pairs and they are used in pairs, that's the name correlative conjunction. So they correlate. Okay, they correlate, they move together. So correlative conjunctions. All right. Now let's look at some examples. One, not only have I finished studying for English, but I have also finished my history essay. Not only have I finished studying for English, but I have also finished my history essay. So it is clear that we can identify the correlative conjunctions used. Okay, not only but. Not only but. So not only but. So they correlate. All right. Now, example 2. Either Inshira or Adom is in the room. Either Inshira or Adom is in the room. So the correlative conjunctions either or correlates two nouns, Inshira and then Adom. Either or. Alright. Now in less than 2 minutes, I would like you to form a sentence. Form 5 sentences using the correlative conjunctions. You can do this in your jotters. Alright, now let's look at our task for the day. So we have form one sentence with each of the following conjunctions. Form one sentence with each of the following conjunctions. I, provided that. I, yet. I, either or. Ivy, therefore. V, though. And then VI, until. Until. So do this in your class task book. End of lesson 3. Thank you and God bless you. I'll see you in lesson 4.